Do you watch fights by any chance? No?
Fight.
Boxing fight,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
Mayweather and McGregor. You
Yeah,
guys watching
yeah,
it?
of course.
How's it going, guys?
What's up, man?
Nice to meet you guys.
What's up, bro?
And let's check it out, what it looks like now. And I'm going to hit refresh on this website. And boom, look at that. It says clever programmers. Who do you think will win? Hey guys, how's it going? This is Kazi from cleverprogrammer.com. In this video, we're going to be going out to Chicago. Today, we're going to be shooting videos at the Bean, the Cloud Gate in Chicago. And basically, we're just going to be interviewing people on if they think McGregor is going to win or Mayweather is going to win on August 26th. And what we're gonna do is, since this is a computer programming channel, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna show you guys also how to create a web app, okay, with Python that'll take votes from other people. So what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be asking these people the questions, and then the app that we're gonna make together, we're gonna have these people put their votes in that app. And then also I'll show you how to make that app step by step, okay? So you can make that app and share it with your friends and family, and people can just go on your website. Let's say your name is Johnny, they can just go to johnny.com, and then they can actually play around with your app. So how freaking cool is that, okay? I am super excited. I hope you're excited. Let's go and bother some people and ask them the questions and have fun, all right? That's it, and I'll see you at the Bean. Okay, so the question is, do you guys know about the fight that's coming up with Conor McGregor and Mayweather? Okay, the first guy's name is McGregor, and the other guy's name is Mayweather. Who do you think is gonna win?
No, we don't. We're just tourists here. We just came.
Oh.
So we're probably the wrong people to ask.
Okay, well, thanks for the interview. It was unbelievable.
Yeah, it was. I know, so informational.
Which one's taller?
McGregor is the taller one.
Okay, then the other one. Mayweather.
Oh yeah, the shorter one is gonna win?
Sure.
Why is that?
Because we both have Weather in our last name.
Oh, what's your name?
Weatherholtz.
Weatherholtz? Oh, wow, that's a cool name. Who do you think is gonna win?
I mean, I guess the other one.
Which one? McGregor or the taller one or the shorter one?
McGregor, the taller one.
Mayweather.
Mayweather? Why is that?
I mean, come on, he's been dominating for the longest.
Mayweather.
And how about you?
Ditto.
What does that mean? Same thing?
Same thing.
Okay, awesome. So we have how many votes now for? Yeah, we're done now. Okay, thank you guys were great.
No problem.
Sorry to ruin your day.
Oh, you're fine. Not quite yet, though. Another 5 seconds.
All right. Okay, I'm gonna stay here for 5 seconds. I'm gonna sit down here.
I think Mayweather's gonna win. It's classic.
Mayweather pick?
Yeah.
So you're going for McGregor,
Yeah, I guess we're arguing.
and you're going for Mayweather.
I think Mayweather. McGregor's a good shit talker, but Mayweather's gonna win at the end.
All right, who do you think is gonna win?
Mayweather.
Mayweather?
Yeah. McGregor.
Mayweather?
All right.
Well, I know who those people are
Oh.
because I'm not a dumbass.
She's not a dumbass. That's good. Good.
I don't know. I mean, yeah, I honestly don't know.
You like these eyes? It's
Yeah.
looking at you.
They're wonderful. I guess Mayweather. I don't know.
Okay, her vote is on Mayweather. Cool.
Mayweather.
No, well, everyone's rooting for the underdog. So I think I've heard McGregor.
You're going for McGregor?
Well, I hope so. I feel like he's the underdog, so maybe. I always root for the underdogs.
And you are going for Mayweather.
I can go with hers. I didn't know anything about it, so.
All right.
For McGregor too.
Floyd Mayweather is actually gonna win the fight.
For sure?
Yeah, guaranteed.
He's gonna win.
Who?
You like Conor, no?
I do. Yeah, I like Conor.
Yeah, so you think Conor's gonna win?
Yeah.
Okay, great. We're breaking up now.
All right, we just broke up a couple. Amazing. What percentage of chance do you want to put on that?
I'm just gonna bet on it because the odds are against him really badly.
Oh, so you're just gonna do it just for fun. You know he's gonna lose, but you want to vote for him.
I don't think he's gonna lose.
And do you watch a lot of fights? Do you follow up with UFC and boxing?
No, I've just seen all like the hype for this, so you know about it.
So if you don't watch a lot of fights, you know it's like hard to trust your opinion.
Not really. I just kind of watch some of the bigger fights, but I don't really follow into to see who's got the best points and not points, but the best fights and all that stuff. So
No, I don't.
Ah, okay. So if you had to vote, you can only vote for one fighter to win. Which fighter would it be?
McGregor.
McGregor. All right. Thanks so much, man. I appreciate it.
The other guy, not Conor.
So not Conor. -1 vote for Conor. How about you?
Conor.
Conor? How about you?
Mayweather.
My boy Money Mayweather is going to win by technical knockout in the 12th round.
Oh.
I think he's got the speed, he's got the quickness, he doesn't have the size advantage, but I think he's got the boxing experience that takes to beat Conor McGregor. Also, he's not a complete
Yeah, that's right. And what's the only color Mayweather sees?
Green.
right.
That's right. Great. All right. Thank you, boys. It was great. We're going to post this up on our YouTube channel. You can find on Clever Programmer. Oh, I forgot to ask. Is it okay if we post this up?
Yes.
Is he gonna get hella views?
Yeah, we'll see.
All right. Well, as long as it gets hella views. Yeah.
Well, I would just like to say you're welcome for allowing us to make your channel more popular. It's going to blow up once people see our beautiful faces. Signing off from Sacramento, California, EST BFB 2K16 State Line Boys!
All right. Thank you, guys. So we went out and we interviewed a lot of people about who they think is going to win between McGregor and Mayweather. So as cool as that is, what's even freaking cooler is we're going to build an app that is going to allow us to vote between McGregor and Mayweather. All right. So to show you guys what this app actually looks like, I'm going to take you to where I have this app right now, and I'll show you kind of what it does, all right? So here's this app kind of in motion, and I'll show you exactly how you can build it and how you can have this app actually for yourself. So here you can see that I have McGregor on the left-hand side, and we have Mayweather on the right-hand side. So I can choose to vote for either of them. And let's say I put in my email, and I'm just putting in some random fake emails. All right, I'm going to vote for Conor McGregor, and let's see what happens. And you see that it went total votes from 2 to 3, and also the blue bar, Conor McGregor's bar, went a little bit further. Now, let's vote on Floyd Mayweather, and let's hit vote, and you'll see what happens. It went back into the middle, and it said total votes 4. All right. Now, let's say I try the same email address I just tried, which was 4 at gmail.com. And I will try to pick Floyd or even Conor McGregor. And what happens? Okay, let's try that one more time. Sorry, I think I hadn't picked 4 yet. But you saw that when I picked 4 again, it actually says you have already voted. So this app actually tells you if you've done something wrong and actually doesn't allow you to do it. So that's pretty cool. And the steps I'll show you for getting this app is actually super easy. It's basically like you literally stealing this app and getting your own app, the same one that I have, up and running, and then you can control it. So you can change the pictures if you want to. You can change how some of it looks if you want to. You can do whatever you want to it, and you could even put it on your portfolio, like if you make a Python developer website later on, you can actually put it on your portfolio and be like, hey, look what I made, or look what I know how to make. And I'm going to, in this video, show you the easiest way to actually get this up and running without actually even having to worry so much about coding it, okay? That's not the scope of this video, because I want to make it so it's accessible to anybody. Even if you're just a complete beginner, it's your first time at Python, you will be able to actually get this done. And I know this because I tried it on my friend right before starting this video, and he was actually able to install it, get it up and running by himself. So you will too. All right. So now that you actually know what this looks like, I'm going to show you exactly how you can build it and have it for yourself. So here's your first step. You're going to install Python. All right. So just go online, type in install Python or download Python, and go to python.org. All right. And here, what you want to click on is download Python 3.6.2 or whichever version is available when you're watching the video, but install the newer one. Now, when you're going through the installation process, especially if you're on Windows, there will be a command that will say add this to path, or there will be this little checkbox when you're installing that says add to path. Make sure that that checkbox is clicked. This is very important. If you don't get that step done, then this app actually might not work for you. So make sure that that step is done. All right, cool. Let's move on to the second step. What I want you to do is go to Heroku.com and create an account. I already have an account, but what I need you to do is go to Heroku.com, just create an account, okay? That is step number 2. Okay, after this, what I need you to do is install the Heroku CLI client, all right? So if you don't know how to install it, you can just literally look it up, and I will walk you through how to do it between Windows and Mac, because the installation process on both of them is different. Okay, so if you're trying to install it for Mac, there's this command you can use, brew install Heroku. Now, I have a feeling a lot of you guys don't have brew on your Homebrew on your Mac, okay? So what I mean by this is you can just open up Terminal, right? Sorry. You can just open up Terminal and you can just type in brew install Heroku like this, okay? But this might not work for you because you actually might need to install Homebrew first on your Mac. So here's the command you need for that, okay? So install Homebrew. I'm going to look that up. And here's what comes up. It's the Homebrew package. Literally copy this line, okay? Again, press Command space or hit the top search thing on your Mac. Type in Terminal and hit enter and paste that command. Now, once you paste that command, it will install. Obviously, after pasting it, you need to hit enter. And once you do that, it will install Homebrew. Once Homebrew is installed, what you want to do is you want to do brew install Heroku, and that will install your Heroku tool belt, okay, or the CLI client. Now, if you're on Windows, what you want to do is go here and click the 64-bit installer, okay, and then it's just a simple exe file, and just like hit next, 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 and download it, okay. I'm not going to take you guys through those steps because they're very simple, and they're like normal installation process that you have to use for installing anything, right? Antivirus, Microsoft Word, it's the same thing. It's just a standard installation wizard. All right, so once we're done with all of that, what I want you guys to do after this is I want you to install Git, okay? So if you don't have Git, what I want you to do is install Git, okay? And go here and just simply click on this thing if you're on Windows, and just go through the installation process, okay? So they have an installation on Mac, but you can try this. So if you already have it, you don't need to do it. So if you type in Git and you see some stuff pop up, then it means you have Git installed, so you don't have to do anything. But if it says command not found or something along the lines of some kind of error, then maybe Git isn't installed for you and it's not working. On the Windows, to try out your command line, how you're going to use it is you're going to hit the Windows key, or just open up the Windows search bar or whatever, type in CMD or PowerShell, and in there type in Git and see if you have Git or not. Now, if you don't have Git, what you want to do is install Git for Windows, okay? So here's this link, and for me it's automatically installing it, but I'm going to cancel it because I am on a Mac, so it wouldn't make any sense. All right, cool. So once we have Git installed, here is the next step, okay? And you can literally copy the same step that I'm doing. So here's what I'm going to do. First, if you look at my desktop, I don't have something called Flask Vote App, okay? But now, here's what I want you to see, okay? It's like magic. I type in git clone, https, github.com/cleverprogrammer/flask vote app. What I'll do for you is in the description, I'll try to put in these commands so it's easier for you to actually just copy and paste them. That way, you're not likely to get frustrated by making simple mistakes. Okay, so I'm going to do git clone. Now, I forget, if git clone gives you problems, I don't think you need an account on github.com, but I think you should be fine. All right, so now that I've cloned it, look at what happened. I will have something called Flask app on my desktop. Oh, sorry, I got to go to my desktop first. So what I'm going to do on my Mac is do cd desktop, and that should take me to the desktop because that's where you guys like installing your things, right? So you can see it, but you don't have to do this. If cd desktop is giving you an error or you're confused, don't worry about that, okay? Just simply do the command I just showed you. For some reason, it's not running that command for me. Yeah, this one, right? Git clone HTTPS. So now when I clone it, the only reason I'm moving to my desktop and then putting it is so you guys can actually see this Flask vote app right here, okay, where I've just highlighted it. All right, so now that we have this app, here's what we're gonna do, okay? We're going to do cd, and we're going to do cd flask underscore vote underscore app. So we're actually in that folder, okay? So basically, from the command line, we're acting as if we've just double-clicked inside a Flask vote app, and then we see all this. But we're just doing it from command line because we're cooler, right? We're like hackers. Okay, so now what we want to do is we want to do a command called Heroku login. And basically now you want to log into the Heroku account you created earlier. Cool. So if this worked and didn't give you an error, that means you've logged into your Heroku account. After this, we have a few more commands, and after this, your app should be actually up and running and people will be able to use it, okay? So we have a few more things, just bear with me here, all right? And we're gonna go right through them. So let's try Heroku create. Okay, I've reached the limit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete the app that I have right now. So this way I don't reach the limit and I can go through this entire process with you guys. Okay, so I've deleted my app. Now let's go back and let's type in Heroku create again. And let's call it something cool like McGregor versus Floyd. Okay, whatever. That's giving me problems. Too complicated. Let's just do Heroku. Oh, crap. All right, it created it on Radiant Forces. I'm going to delete that again because I want to make sure that there weren't any mistakes that happened there. Let's just do Heroku create vote app. Okay, whatever. Just call it something simple. So if somebody has taken your app's name, it wouldn't allow you to make it, which is kind of what happened here when I did Heroku create vote app. Okay, so now I just do Heroku create, and this way what it does is it just creates a new app and it randomly picks a name for it. So as you can see, our app is currently hosted on safehollows 23460.herokuapp.com. But there are a few finishing touches we have to put. So if you go to that link now, like your app is up, okay? But if you go to it now, it's going to not show you anything. So we have to put a few of the final touches. Okay, so here are the commands for this. And we're going to do git push Heroku master. All right, now this is an important command. If it gives you an error at some point in here, then there's a big problem. But if it doesn't, we should be good to go. And how you're going to know it doesn't give you an error is it's not just going to like say it's a bunch of red text or something insane. If it looks somewhat like it says something like done or verified, then you're good, okay? So in my screen, you're currently seeing what it's saying. So right now it just said done. That's good. And it says it's 48.3 megabytes. Okay, cool. All right. Now we're going to add our database because we want to, all these votes that are coming in, we want to actually be able to store them somewhere, right? So for that, we need to create a database on Heroku. Right now what we're doing is we're taking this app and we're pushing it on this thing called Heroku, where this Python app will live, okay? And how I'll prove it to you it's Python by actually going into Flask Vote app, and I'll show you some code in, like, for example, this file called run.py. And in this app, you can actually see this is Python code, okay? So if you've never coded in Python before, that's okay. But if you have, then you can see that this app is actually running on Python. All right, so I have pushed this. Now I'm going to create a database, and I'm going to basically tell Heroku to create a database where we can actually store our votes, and then actually every time we close the app and we come back to it, the votes are still there. This is a key point. This is one of the things that I've had so much trouble with for such a long time, because what I would do is I would only make these apps that would run, but then when you close Python and you come back, everything is gone. So then what's the point of this? It's not really a cool web app or a cool website for anybody to use, right? Imagine if somebody buys something, like you go on Amazon.com and you order something, and when you click recent orders, it shows up there. But now you log out or you close Amazon, you come back and you go to recent orders, it's not there anymore. All your recent orders are gone every time you close or get out of it. That would mean if they didn't have a database. But in our case, we want to have a database so it can store all that information, you guys. This is an absolute game changer. This will make all of your apps useful, give them life. So I'm not going to talk more about this, but it's just cool. It gets me excited because this is one of those things that took me 2 years to figure out, and it changed my life. Now I'm just trying to make it as easy for you as possible. All right, let's finish this command that we're typing. Again, I'll try to put all of this in the YouTube description. Wherever you're watching the video, I'll try to add in some kind of text so it's easy for you to see. Okay, cool. Now our database is created. Another thing we need to do is tell Heroku to launch a web worker. So that just means it's gonna make it work. Okay, don't worry about anything else. Without this, it won't work and it'll give you errors. Cool. And here's one of the last commands we want to type in. So I have a script that creates all the Flask tables and stuff, and we want to run it from Heroku's bash. If that doesn't make sense, don't worry too much about it, because again, the goal is to get you to have this app up and running, and then later we'll focus at some point on how to create this, okay? I have a special announcement at the end of this video, so make sure you stick around for that as well. All right, so now I have told it where to find that script, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to exit out of it. So what I did is Control D, okay? This is an important one. Control D to exit out of what you were in. Okay, and last thing I want to do, hopefully this works, fingers crossed, is Heroku open. Once this works, we should see this app up and running completely, okay? And that should be really, really cool. Boom, there you have it. This app is up and running. That is so sexy. I am so excited by this right now, just looking at it, because again, this is one of those things that just took me literally forever to figure out. So I'm really happy if you have gotten to this point. Let's type in 1@gmail.com and vote for Conor McGregor, and let's see what happens. And boom, there you have it. Let's do 2@gmail.com and let's vote for Floyd Mayweather. Let's see what happens. Boom. And now it put a vote for Floyd Mayweather. And you can actually send this link. You can actually go to this link right now, save hollows, whatever. I'm not going to change it. And you can actually vote right on this app to test it out. Also, when you make your own app, you can just share that link with anybody, and anybody from anywhere in the world can go to your Python app and actually play with it. Now, one of the cool things I want to show you is that, let's say you want to make 1 or 2 changes to it, right? Maybe you want to change the fighters, maybe you want to change the colors, maybe you want to change something basic. Okay, I'm gonna just show you something very, very basic if you want to change. I'll show you how you can do that. So we're going to go in our Flask Vote app. I'm going to go in my either run.py. This is where I can change some of the Python code. But let's say I want to change not my Python code, but instead I want to change something like about the design of the website. So I'm going to just do open with, and I'll open it with Sublime Text. If you don't have it, download it. It's an awesome editor for code. And instead of saying who will win, I will say clever programmers, comma, who do you think will win? Okay, and I'll put this question mark there. I'll close out of it, and I'll open my terminal again. And what I'll do is these commands. These commands you probably want to either write down or memorize, or just write it down, follow along. Git add. I'll do git commit, and I'll just say change headline. Okay, whatever. And I'll do git push Heroku master. Okay, now if it doesn't give me any errors when it's building this, I should be good. But if it does give me errors, then I'm in trouble. And if you ever close out of your terminal, remember that command cd space flask underscore vote underscore app. CD means change directory. So when you open your command line and you type something like pwd, it shows you where you are. And if you're not in the folder called flask underscore vote underscore app, then it means you're in somewhere incorrect. So you want to do cd and then go in there. Otherwise, these commands will not run. All right, so I push with Heroku, and let's check it out, what it looks like now. And I'm going to hit refresh on this website. And boom, look at that. It says clever programmers, who do you think will win? Now, if you want to get fancier, with some of the code, you can certainly try to do that and actually change like some of the more advanced code, like not just random text, but some of the stuff that's going on here in HTML or Jinja, right? You can change that. But that's outside the scope of this video because already it's probably very long. I really hope you were able to go through it, get this up and running. I think that was going to be fascinating. Please share that with your friends and family. I would love for nothing more than that. You guys just post it up and just see what your friend circle thinks is who they think is going to win. I think that's cool. And if the votes are anonymous, that's really cool too, because you don't know which guy voted what, and then you can ask them later, have a discussion, talk with amongst your family, friends, and it's going to be an epic fight. I think Floyd Mayweather is going to win, if you ask for my opinion. Because I just think, obviously he's been a boxer and this is what he does. And Conor McGregor is in his territory where he's been champion for 20 years. So I think he's at a huge disadvantage fighting against Floyd Mayweather. I think if it was in the octagon, obviously Conor McGregor would win. But right now you're in Floyd's octagon, so to speak. So I think that McGregor is not really going to have much of a chance there. Though I am excited to see what happens in this fight. Okay. Hopefully you have this app running. Now, here's the announcement. This app that you guys created, again, most of the coding specific stuff is outside the scope of this video. But if you really want to know how you can code this up, how you can actually build your own custom web app, how you can actually make this from scratch, how you can change everything inside of this app or any other ones you make, right? If you want to know how you can become a web developer, a programmer, somebody who can actually build this from scratch and bring this to life, my course called Create Apps with Python and Land Your First Client is going to be coming out this November 2017. If you're watching this video sometime after that, that's fine. What happens is I close this course down, then I upgrade it, improve it, make it so it's very results focused, and gets you guys to become a developer as fast as possible and start making money with coding. That's really the goal of this course. So I close this course down for many months. I only open it a few times a year because the students that are inside of that course, then I want to make sure that I'm focusing on them as well as then improving the course for the next time that I launch it, okay? So I'm going to be launching it in November 2017, and then I'll probably launch it many months after that. So again, if you're watching this sometime after 2017, I'll keep launching this course. But here's what you can do if you're interested in joining this course. There's a link below where you can sign up for free, and that just shows that you're actually interested. And I'll also give you a bonus where I'll teach you how to create, I'll give you my best coding resources that allowed me to become a developer in like less than 3 or 2 months. And I'll give you those resources for free when you sign up for this amazing course, right? This list that we have. So use the link below. It's absolutely free. I just want to see if you're interested in this course or not. So then when this course gets launched, everybody who's here gets extra benefits, right? Maybe you get a special discount that's temporarily there. Maybe I have some extra webinars for you. Maybe I do some extra stuff for you, right? So you get all kinds of incentives if you join this VIP waitlist right now. So go ahead and do that now if you're interested. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching this video. As always, I love your faces off, and I'll see you in the next video.